Hello and welcome to Fieberbrunn in the Austrian Tyrol for the third round of the Freeride World Tour 2019. Some parts of Austria have amassed nearly 5 metres of snow, and so the conditions on the face could be very different from previous years. And here is the face, the Wildsee loader. There are 581 metres of vertical with an average pitch of 48 degrees. Its exposition is north by northeast. And for the first time, there is only one start position for all of the riders. First up was the men's snowboard, with defending champion Sami Lubke the first to drop in.
We are kicking off the Freeride World Tour stop here in Fieberbrunn 2019 with Sami Lubke, the defending world champion. And look at the weather, look at the snow, look at this guy go.
All right, Sami is making his way into the guts of the face. You can see the snow moving, a little bit of slough running, but just on the surface. Conditions are fantastic up there as he makes his way now into this closeout chute. Sami Lubke getting things started here as he moves down.
Smooth air out of that section. There was only one way out of there, and he made it look like it was no thing. Cruising down through this powder now. As you can see, kicking up snow from his board, airing into the wee small amount of sluffy debris that we've had from heli bombing the face this morning to make sure it is safe for the riders. And Sami looks like he's enjoying this right now.
Oh, it's so smooth. Sami now just riding through the sun. The snow clouds that he's kicking up just make it look perfect. He's going to head over to the rider's right side. Big three there over that natural mound. Sami coming back towards the base of the chute, and he's going to get one more feature here.
That's right, nice big backside three before putting in an indie grab. Cruising on through this bottom section and looking to line something up. Looks like the snow's pretty nice. Getting a wee air off the bottom there and cruising out the bottom to finish off a smooth run. It was a way to open things up from Sami Lubke, the defending World Tour champion, making things look easy.
Looking at Davy Baird rolling out of the gate. He's going to be heading over to the rider's left side. It's good that our setup crews left a little ledge for them to squeak across there.
That's right. And the heli shot, look at that background and the foreground. Everyone's looking stoked there. Davy Baird getting across the front of the face. Love the way he tweaks his methods, especially on GoPro. He gets the board so sideways it goes invisible. And now traversing across, wonder if he'll head straight to the same bomb hole as Blake Ham, because Blake's left a track straight into it. Davy managing to ollie over it, and so far on the same run as Blake.
Yeah, Davy taking a slightly different approach, going over on the other side of the couloir. Going to be looking to get his entry started with a bang here off this drop, right over that exposure. A big move there for Davy, and another one that he finds right into his own slough. That's actually a nice spot to land.
Wow, Davy, that was pretty solid. Making that shoot into a double, landing in his slough. As you said, it makes landing a bit blind, but maybe a little bit softer, and tweaking one of those methods.
Yeah, classic Davy Baird run here. And getting the three right over Blake's track. This is a fantastic run right now for Davy Baird. He is on a heater.
Cat-like on the twisty three there, and then going for the mute off that bottom air as well. Wow, this is going to be a pretty up there run. We've seen 2 solid American runs so far, and we're seeing another one right now.
Yeah, this side really showing well for the snowboarders. It's smooth, it's stylish, it's playful. It's as I said before, it's finding the line that suits your style, and that's exactly what we're seeing Davy Baird do right now.
Flying Frenchman. I don't know why I started calling him that. We've called lots of other Frenchmen that, but he does fly, this guy. Third ever World Tour stop here. Won his second one in Canada only a few weeks ago.
Taking that early drop in there, making his way across already with the style and absolutely charging. Look how fast he's going.
And a 3 already. Wow, this is a heavy hitting run. He hasn't even got into the main part of his line yet. Taking that 4 line. Nice work off the Heusel cliff, named after Stefan Heusel. And of course, no stranger to freeride as well as freestyle, Victor Delarue. If you haven't seen his movie Frozen Mind that came out this season, then you should watch it because it is unbelievable. And run right now is unbelievable too. 2 3s already and charging through the section. Holy damn, this is hot speed.
So corked out on that last one. And look, there's not a single turn there, just a long, flowy, slight direction change. Looking like he's going to head down into the couloir zone, maybe head for this classic jump. This one's a bit of a favorite for the riders as it's got a nice little kick to it. Yeah, Victor heading across there. Another 3. I'm losing track of his rotations. He must be getting dizzy up there.
1080. This is a favorite hit as well. Seen tricks before, seen grabs before, and these bottom hits have actually seen people come unstuck before, so I'm glad to see Victor taking it cross-court to find the tranny and coming out hot.
Giggy Roof was hoping for big things on home snow, but couldn't maintain his incredible momentum on the top section all the way through the face and had to settle for 4th place. Next, it was the much anticipated men's skiing category, and the man currently leading the overall standings, Markus Eder.
So he's heading towards the snowboarder men's zone over to the Sunny Pow side. We're going to see what he's got in store for us over there.
That's right, Markus, such a nice guy, and as you say, such a relaxed attitude, but such a super sender as well. Taking that top hit big, and that's into exposure as well. I'm not sure if you could see it from the camera angle, but nice 360 there as well, joining the Victor de la Rue club. And looking for a transition over here, maybe.
Yeah, getting a little face shot there as he popped the top off the spine, and now moving across, getting cross court there, finding transition, super smooth there. This is really creative in the classic Markus Eder style. He's always just got a slightly different take on the face. Now he's going to come in underneath this thing and still making his way back up across there.
Transitioning again, transfer airs, we love them. He obviously loves them, and that's a really good pick today with the snow, I think. If you go 4-line, it can be hard to shut it down, so popping up and over to give yourself as much speed or as little speed as you want to land in exactly the right place. Really smart skiing from Markus.
Yeah, lining up a nice laid out backflip there, and he's going to get cross hill off this one as well. Smooth top to bottom run for Markus Eder. Andrew Pollard, the man out of Alta, Utah, he has a style all his own. He's a very smooth rider, super creative, always finding the cross-court options, and he's heading over for the Sun Pow experience. A-pole, they call him, taking that top hit pretty damn deep. How did he get that speed? Not sure, but he's a creative magician looking to turn this one into a double. No hesitation at all. That will be great for his fluidity score. Yeah, A-pole absolutely pinned. He's heading over here to the rider's left in the sun with a big 3 and getting it dead clean up high on the wall, and then another big hit off. This is super smooth. Andrew Pollard looking to show his kind of style, his creative take on this face. Right now, things are looking great for Andrew Pollard.
Yeah, I love the way that upper 3 kind of pops you into a transfer air that takes you straight down to the next cliff, and a cork 3 off that one, grabbing it out. I didn't know this guy was such a freestyler as well.
Oh yeah, this is exactly what Andrew wanted to do. He loves the cross-court stuff. That's what Alta's all about, finding transition, and now finding in the lower section here.
Former Scandinavian Big Mountain Championships winner.
Yeah, we're going to see, as you said, they were travel compatriots, so taking that same air off the top as Berkeley and looking like he's got a different, slightly different plan than what we saw from Carl, but maybe not. He's heading into the Eagle.
That's right. Similar line from last year for him so far, taking that top one big and sending it straight into the pocket. He's so good at lining up that transition and managing to shut it down without his skis chattering as well. I don't know how he does that. His technique is on point.
You know, I talked to Christopher. He said he's been working, and it really shows, been working on being smooth. A long leg is a strong leg, and he rarely uses his whole travel. You know, if you think about the way your legs move as suspension, and Christopher's got his suspension set real stiff. He
is such a strong skier. A little bit of a side slap on the landing of that 3. It was just too flat, but putting in a backy as well. Looked like he was going to under-rotate, but pulling it around and taking another air off the bottom. A little bit wild down the bottom, super smooth and fast at the top, putting in 2 tricks. Things are just getting crazy down here. Mikkel on course now, going straight into the Gunnar section. He's so fast, so quick and confident into these exposed sections. I hope the camera zooms out in a second so you can see how massive this section is. He's going for the same line as Tom Piper so far and just pointing it through there. Looks like he almost clipped those rocks, but no hesitation. Doesn't seem like he's worried at all. So fast through here, just making it look like a cruise.
Yeah, very, very fast through the exposure. Not getting up to the traverse that Tom, Markus, and Liam got. Holy cow. Well, Mikhail Bimbos right back to the well that delivered the win last year, and that this year, there's a lot more shape to the terrain after, and so into the air and then into the air again, but so balanced. So Leo Slemmet looking to have a say in that podium situation right now. We'll see what he's got for us.
That's right. Asked Leo how his ankle was doing after his injury kept him out of the first competition. He said, yeah, it's okay, it's stable. And Christopher Turdell showed me him doing a 30-meter double backflip. So I feel like it's doing pretty well. He's got high standards for himself, and he's getting straight into the steep, gnarly zone. What's he lining up for us today? So much slough pouring down that it's going to make an amazing photo. Is he going to try and double across his pad? Yes, he is. What a sick move. No one else saw that. No one else has done that. Second to last skier guy opening up a new line.
Oh, Leo Slemmet finding the sneaky double there. That was so exposed. That must have been terrifying to ski in there. You got to be so confident with your scoping. Obviously he was, because he hit it perfectly. And now he's over in the sun section. So a really, really cool combination. Super creative that he's moving from the ultra steep into the sunshine here. And now over in the rider's right side of the couloir section, hitting these jumps as we've seen a few other riders do.
Laying out a backflips perfectly to feet. We haven't seen that many people stop that so well. So Leo, really, really solid run here. That looks like a lot of hard summer training paying off.
It was the Japanese rider Yu Sasaki's birthday, and although he couldn't take the podium, he was presented with a cake in the finish area. There was plenty of other drama on the Wildsee loader though. Stay tuned for an extraordinary event at the end of the show. The first ski woman to drop in from the top of the face was American Jackie Pollard.
She is a Freeride Tour stop winner already this year, and she is looking to back that up right now. First woman out of the gate, and she is heading down the ridge. You can see the wind's had a little bit of an effect on it, but it's definitely still grippable and rippable. And Jacqueline Pollard making her way out to the skier's right.
That's right, placing first in Canada in the kicking horse stop, and now starting first here in Austria. See how it goes for her. Sammy Luki first out of the gate. He did well. Carl Regner Eriksson first out of the gate. He did well. See if we can continue that trend with our young American rider here today.
All right, so finding her way now into the line. Jacqueline chipping off the corner there and getting on the downhill ski, trying to find her way into this far skier's right section. She's got her landmarks picked out, and she is heading over to the closeout. Jacqueline Pollard now making her way down. She's going to try and make this look as smooth as she can. She points it out, and Jacqueline Pollard clean on the left foot, arcing. Look at the skis bending. This girl knows how to ski. She knows her technique, and she knew her line exactly. That was basically executed the exact way that she talked about in the face check. Now she's got these last couple of features here, and then well, hopefully going to be coming through the finish line with a big smile on her face.
That's right, absolutely lacing that top section. Super impressive from Jacqueline Pollard, and taking another sender down the bottom, straight full line, picking that transition perfectly, and like you say, just arcing those skis down the bottom here. Beautiful race turns in the race back.
Hedvig Wessel trying to find the line that's going to suit her ski style. She comes from the mogul background, so she's, technically she's a strong skier, but of course she's got a deep bag of tricks. We saw in Japan that massive backflip that she threw and took it right to her feet, super clean landing. So she's heading out into the Sunny Pow zone where we saw Ariana and Eva go, and we're going to see which side of this spine she ends up on. Looking like she's going down to the Stefan Häusl cliff.
Yeah, that's right. Stefan Häusl, of course, 9-time Freeride World Tour competitor, won the event in 2011 by hitting this cliff that Hedvig is lining up right now. And she sends it full line, stomps it like it ain't no thing, just looks so solid on her skis. Is she a racer as well as a mogul skier?
That was cool. She went off the biggest possible part of that and landed like she had never even left the ground. Now Hedvig trying to find the the more playful aspects of the run. We saw this zone play really well with the snowboarders. We saw Ariana and Eva go over here, so we know this section scores well. She's going even further over. I think this is the same section where we saw Eva go. And yeah, just getting another clean hole. These athletes, they're so smart in being able to pick out the clean spots to land.
Looks so solid in the air as well, Hedvig. First time we had a Norwegian rider on the tour for a while. I think the last time was Torgrim Bolle, going back a few years. So cool to have a Norwegian back representing Scandinavia, getting into the jumpy, playful, getting into the yumps now.
Yeah, this section has definitely seen a lot of play. Hedvig, you know, she wants to find a spot where she can throw the freestyle, and she sure does.
Hedvig! Sick backflip from the Norwegian. So stoked to see that. She is the last one in our women's ski category this year.
If I had to guess, she's going to head over to the rider's left, which it looks like she is. She's going across the ledge there. I think that by her going over there, she's picking the line that really suits her ski style super well, and I think gives her the best opportunity to show her best self.
That's right. Powerful Swiss rider lining up this couloir section at the top into the shade now, although that was in the sun earlier in the day. Lorraine said she thought it would stay cold, and it looks like it has. So cold smoke for Elizabeth Gerritsen to land in. Stomping on that one. They've really made that cliff look easy today.
Yeah, and that was cool. I mean, just in terms of technique and ski quality there, she landed with 1 foot in a bomb hole on a rock, and it didn't even phase her. She didn't slow down, didn't bobble, no balance issues. So she's coming across to the high section here where we saw Hedvig and Eva go, and maybe going right off the top ropes from where Drew Tapke went, and super clean again. Elizabeth Gerritsen putting one down here.
Yeah, Elizabeth, this is a really strong run from her. Super psyched to see her right back on her feet. Called her young and small in the first competition of the year, and she didn't really like it. Made fun of me on Instagram about it, but apparently she was just joking. So I think we're friends again. I want to be friends with her because she's such a rad skier. I'll follow her around and she can show me how to do fun stuff like this. About to hit this jump now. Tweaking out the stylish tail shifty.
Yeah, and she took a similar approach to Jackie on that upper one, where she went a little bit higher and made sure that she didn't get squashed in that flat section, and then another air, kind of more of a roller air. That was a nice clean run for Elizabeth.
Ariana Tricomi has been the skier to beat so far, but sitting down on a landing cost her another podium. Finally, the female snowboarders took to the face, and first in was Erika Vikander.
Heading into the sunshine. She's gonna make her way down. We got the heli shot from behind, so all right, here we go. Now we can see exactly where she's going, so right into the guts of it straight away. She's heading over on her toe side to find her way into the guts of her line. Definitely exciting, you know, always exciting watching her ride. The way she can throw the freestyle elements in is, it always comes as a bit of a surprise when it's just like, bam, there's a trick.
Yeah, like the half cab she had off the top in Kicking Horse just a week and a half ago. So slashing that ridge now, enjoying the powder and that spiny field. We're talking to her about her line just yesterday, and she was saying she wanted to enjoy it, get into this pow and slash that ridge, surf style, park style. Looks like she's having fun so far.
Yeah, treating it like a wave, smacking the lip a couple times, and then chipping off the bottom of the glide crack there, and now just enjoying this powder. Erika Vikander on a beautiful looking section here as she's going to head into this sort of peppery zone, clean onto her feet as she moves across there, and now she's going to come across towards the sunny section as all the riders want to get out of the shade and into the sun and enjoy the sparkly pow.
Sparkly pow experience for Erika Vikander now. What she got lined up for us down the bottom. Eyeing off the fun, rolling, playful stuff that we've seen quite a few of the snowboard guys go into as well. So I wonder if it'll be a popular one with the snowboard girls.
I feel like it is. I mean, this section just lends itself to snowboarding. It looks like where you'd want to go if you were on a snowboard, because you can just surf through there, getting the grab there on that lower section. Yeah, it just makes it look like the exact kind of spot where snowboarding would be fun.
For sure, and lining up a bigger cliff down the bottom here. Doubling down through it, catching tranny, making it look easy. And ollieing off that one as well. Lots of features in that run. Anna Orlova out of Russia, representing, unfortunately, her compatriot Ivan Melikov, taking the year off due to injury, blowing his knee, unfortunately. But still doing some Pizdiet stuff in the first off in Hakuba, taking home the win. So looking to do that again today. Really strong rider, like you were saying, comes out of a free ride focused background, where she spends a lot of time in Sherdegesh and Sochi to prep for the season before she heads over to Komayo. So travels a lot, rides a lot, gets a lot of different experience in a lot of different places, and now coming down into the gnarly chute at the top here.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the snowboard women take a chunk of this section, getting herself a little bit of a face shot there, getting pitted. This is so steep in here. Neil, you said you skied this line in a comp back in your day.
That's right, I did. And now a snowboard woman skiing it, the level has come up and away. Impressive stuff to see Anna airing into that zone, actually.
Yeah, definitely looking to bump up her line score with this.
Nice grab, too.
Yeah, Anna Orlova definitely trying to get her campaign for the podium going here, looking strong, making her way back into the shade as she comes across. You can see her cleverly avoiding that debris field. There is some old debris. Nothing moved this morning when they bombed, but when it got really hot last week, definitely some things came down, some old debris out there. So the riders, and Anna particularly, very clever to avoid that. Definitely doing herself a favor by not riding into those microwave-sized chunks.
That's right. Anna just coming back into the sun. There's a bit more shade in the faces here because we're running the competition earlier in the year than we usually do. But Anna getting into the sun, taking air off one of the yumps down there, lining up the bottom feature. A little bit blind. It's quite rolly overy, quite convex, but wants to get off the ground again, wants to air out this bottom to finish the line in style. Doing so, taking it full line, stomping it. Super solid from the Russian.
It's Marion Haerty, and she is on course.
That's right. As you're saying, guaranteed podiums now for Anna and Erica, not guaranteed for Maria. I'm sure Maria will be stoked to get a podium after 2 fourth-place finishes so far this season. But on course, and I would not be surprised to see her on the podium. Marion Haerty going straight across to the Lookers Right section. Of course, she's a strong rider. It's a strong part of the venue, and it's exciting to get into a new part of the venue that we've skied the other parts of before.
Yeah, so Marion looking at getting up on the ridgetop into the same really steep and technical section that we saw Anna and Manu go into, and really clean through there, throwing a slash turn, her slough just pouring over the edge. This is looking good right now for Marion Haerty. She's ultra clean and really fast through there.
Just ripping through it. Really strong riding. You can see how her technique is playing to her advantage there, and her strength. I assume she must do some kind of physical training to keep her core that strong, because she really muscled her way through that top section, getting a grab in on the next hit as well.
Yeah, so throwing the style element, Marion Haerty, definitely she's got I think one of the most well-rounded blends of the big mountain technique, but also, you know, she's got great style. She's got those grabs, and she's always looking to find a way to add some style element to the air, getting over into that far skier's left section or rider's left section of that air. So right now, Marion Haerty making a strong case to put herself on the podium.
That's right. It was a saying, previous World Cup slopestyle rider bouncing away through there. Looks like it's a lot of fun. As we're saying, the snowboarders have really been enjoying this Lookers right side for the guys and the girls.
Oh, look at that big slash turn. The snow just going up. They're going to be loving that up in the viewing area as that snow just hangs in the air, lit up by the sun. Marion Haerty there with another air, finding the way to link up these natural rolling features. They just seem to suit the style of the snowboard riders really well right now.
That's right. Got me and Maria Knoll, the photographer, in the helicopter, getting shots of that, and I reckon that's going to look sick. And so does Marion Haerty, hands in the air, celebrating. She's stoked on her run.
Defending champion Manuela Mandel was looking great until she got caught up on the landing, which threw her completely, and saw her crash again moments later. So another win in the men's snowboarding for Victor De La Rue, this time ahead of Davy Baird in second and Sami Lubka in third. That means the Frenchman has extended his lead at the top of the overall standings, with Davy Baird in hot pursuit in second. Markus Eder claimed his second win of the season, this time from the American Andrew Pollard and Leo Slemet from France. The Italian now has a huge lead over defending champion Christopher Turdell. But the real fight is further down the table, where the men are battling for qualification places for Switzerland's Verbier Extreme at the end of March. It was a fantastic win for Hedvig Wessel in the women's ski, with Jackie Pollard in second and the impressive Elizabeth Gerritsen in third. Overall, Ariana Tricomi still leads from the American, with Hedvig now up into fourth place. Marion Haerty wins again in the women's snowboard, with the Russian rider Anna Orlova second and American Erica Vikander rounding up the podium places. With 2 wins and a second, Frenchwoman Marion Haerty leads the way from Anna Orlova, with the defending champion Manuela Mandel in third. I mentioned earlier in the show that we would have an extraordinary run for you. Here it is. Craig Murray, the winner in Canada, attempted a huge cross-court transfer on the Wildsee loader, but was thwarted by rocks. Thanks to the efforts of the safety team here, he was able to get back to the finish area and was able to ski away relatively unscathed. It shows you just how committed the riders are and highlights just how precise everyone has to be at this level. Next stop is Ordino Arcalis in Andorra from the 2nd to the 8th of March. We'll see you there.